Chill, it's your boy Truck Hustling Rookie. Back at it again, man. I'm sitting here waiting, man. The load I got is a meat load, and anybody know with the meat loads, you're gonna have to wait a while. They want you to have a fresh clock whenever you start out driving. So I called as soon as I got up this morning. I called because I was like, all right, it's two ways I can go at this. I'm gonna call when I get up and see if the load ready. Boom, I can go ahead, grab the load, and start running. Or I'm gonna have to chill most of the day, do some laundry, take a shower, do all that, then get a few hours of sleep, jump, go to the place, pick up the load, and start running. So, with that being said, I called this morning. Guess what? The load ain't ready. Man, I said I was going to quit these, man. Fuck. So now, the DLD is for 10 o'clock tonight. 10:51. So I'm hoping the load done before then, but in the meantime, I can get a shower, wash some clothes, do whatever I got to do. You know what I mean? But, man, that's 1 week down. I'm starting on my second week. I already got 800 miles for my second week. Today, Friday, so I got to Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. to turn in whatever I got. So I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, about 6 days. If I can get 2,000 miles out of that, I'll be happy, man. For real, for real. No jokes, man. I need at least 2,000 miles. Because me, like I was telling them, yo, if I'm going to be out here, there's no way I'm going to be out here and I'm making $500-$600 a week. Ain't no way. I had to talk to one of the managers today. And I was like, yo, he was like, you be happy with 22 to 2,400 miles a week? No, buddy. Nah, it ain't no use. I might well stay company and make that money. If I'm out here, man, I told him, yo, 28 or better for me. That's the only way it'll be for me to be able to see enough money to make it feel like, yeah, it's worth me being out here. I'm learning and I'm earning. That's the goal. Learning and earning. If one of those, if the earning part is way lower than the learning part, then you're going to feel like you out here for no reason, man. So to all my new drivers or people getting in the game, man, hey, have you a game plan? I got a game plan. So let's dig into so when I told him that, I was like, yo, man, I need 2,800 plus. He was like, all right, do you want a different DM? I was like, yo, I'm gonna give Buddy 1 more week. And if I don't see no change, if I'm running back from Chicago to New Jersey to Chicago, yeah, bro, I ain't no use of me even rocking with you. I'm not finna be staying up here on the East Coast where the gas is more expensive, and I ain't really running the miles to really recuperate what I'm putting into it. Come on, bro. But last week, from Tuesday, cause I started on the Tuesday. From Tuesday to this Tuesday, I did 2,748 miles. 2,748 miles within that period. So it was all right. I could have got more if I wouldn't have had to sit, but it is what it is. That was my miles. That was the miles I got paid for. I actually drove about 2,900 and some change, but the actual miles I got paid for was 2,748 miles. 400 of those miles was deadhead miles. That's what hurt me. When I went from Denver to Kansas, Liberal to the meat patch, that was 366 miles. I had the deadhead, only getting paid $1 a mile. So if you look at it, that pretty much just paid for the fuel. That's all it did, man. That was I don't like the deadhead that much. I can see now when you deadhead a lot of miles, at $1, it's really not doing nothing for you. Now, if I could have deadheaded 50 miles and got the other 200, 300 and some miles with the 29 cents added on to it, bingo, perfect. But it is what it is. I'm glad this load right here, I started coming this way. So it was 40 some miles deadhead. I already knocked 20 off. So I only got 20 miles of deadhead and 900 some miles, 960, something like that, 980 to drive going to New Jersey. 2 stops, Philly, New Jersey. So last week I ran 2,748 miles. That's the miles I'm getting paid for. The gross on that was $3,622.44. That was the gross payout for the 2,700 miles. 2,750. We'll just round it. 2,750. $3,622.44. The fuel cost was $975.34. My net pay, what I put in my pocket, was $1,767.38. Net pay. What I put in my pocket was $1,767.38. That's what I put in my pocket. Now you have tolls, whatever. I'm still paying on my school loan for my CDL, for my meat lot. I got a lot of other little expenses in there that come out of there. Escrow, home account, all this other little stuff. So you really balance your stuff back out if you buy your fuel at a low rate and you get as much miles as you can get out your fuel. And that last load I had was so heavy, man. I know it burnt me up on fuel, but it's all good. So $1,767.38 is what I brought home in my pocket after I grossed $3,622.44. So what's that, about a $1,900 difference? $975 for my fuel. So about $1,000 some dollars. With all the other little whatever they taking out. But the gross was $3622.44. That was my gross. And I brought home $1,767.38. That's what I put in my pocket. It ain't bad, but I want that to be consistent. If I'm going to be out here running this hard, I want that consistently. Now, give or take, the first week, no truck payment. So no truck payment came out of that. So if I'd have had that $720 truck payment, I'd have been looking at $1,047 for 1 week. $1,047. Now, the first 2 months, my truck payment won't only be $520. So if I had that $520 in there, we looking at $1,247.38. $1,247.38. That's what I would have been making with the truck payment. So, like I told them, 2,800 miles a week, I'm cool. Now, if I can bust it and get more than that, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I can drive 500 miles a day, no problem. That's what they say in Alliance. If you can drive 500 miles, Alliance is for you. And my thing is, y'all quit giving me these little loads. I should have to keep still proving myself if I prove myself through pre-Alliance. I was doing close to 3,000 miles a week doing pre-Alliance. So why should I still have to prove myself? But it is what it is, man. Another thing, when I talked to one of the guys, actually the guy that did the class, he was like, even Wednesday, because Wednesday the cutoff day, if you try to scan in On Thursday, then you're gonna be hit with like 2 truck payments. So he told me even Wednesday, depending on how many miles I'm running, I can get a cutoff time and get paid for those miles that I ran and just add the other miles to the other week. So I got what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got 6 days to accumulate as much miles as I can. I already got 800 in the stash. So now I'm on 1,000-mile load, so that'll be 1,800. If I can get 2 more thousand miles out of these out of these 6 days. So I need at least another 1,000 miles, man. I need another 1,000, man, in order to keep myself in the positive. Because with that 2,748 miles, I looked at 1767.38 cents. So if I could duplicate at least 2,800 every week, then I could do 1,200 a week. That'll be pretty decent. It'll make me feel like, all right, I'm out here doing something. Because that's when I can save 800-900 a week. I can save that because that's what my plan is. So that's what it is, man. You do have a lot of other little deductions, scale tickets, the little stuff they charge. You get charged a cent per mile. I ain't gonna just put no number out there. I'd rather know the exact quote. But Stevens do charge you that. So for my first week, 2,748 miles, I grossed $3,622.44. I put $1,767.38 in my pocket. So that not having that first truck payment, man, I could have nailed them, boy. I could have got $2-3 grand out of them. But it is what it is. It do put a little cushion on your pocket. So now I gotta stay consistent. Even with the weather changing, man, I'm still gonna try to run hard in the wintertime. And so with this load right here, I'm gonna call them maybe about 6 or 7. Cause when I asked him this morning, I was like, yo, would the load be ready early? He was like, nah, it probably won't be ready to 9 o'clock. So I'm like, God, but that give me a chance to get a shower, do some laundry, get some more rest, and I'm gonna have to run tonight. So it's Friday, it's the weekend. Hopefully I can go ahead and get over there. I hope it's a drop and hook, but if not, they're gonna have to load me, and I'm gonna head on my way. I'm gonna try to at least drive 9 to 10 hours tonight. So I'm running off recap. So I get some hours back.
Home. Messaging. You have 8 hours.
I get 12 hours tomorrow. And I get 11 hours the day after that. So I'm locked and loaded, man. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready to run. The weather is not too extreme, so I still can. I'm trying to go ahead and be able to stack some paper. So if it be one of those weeks where it's a bad storm and I'm stuck 2-3 days, all right, it won't hit my pocket. It won't hit my pocket. I still have enough saved up to be like, yo, I'm comfortable. So it's your boy Truck Hustler Rookie, man. I just wanted to show y'all guys your first week and doing the lines without that truck payment, you supposed to nail them. You supposed to run as hard as you can run because you don't have no truck payment. So on top of what you make, that extra $500, $600, $700, it's in your pocket. Now, granted, next week I have that $520 coming right out my front door. That's why I'm trying to get at least 2,800 miles. Now, I know every week ain't gonna be the same, but man, when you out here and you running a business like I'm sitting, I've been sitting since yesterday. I've been sitting for 19 hours. 19 hours I've been sitting, man. I could have took a 10-hour break and ran 9 hours within that time. That's crazy, man. So, uh, you know, when you running a business, whenever your door's open, I'll be ready to move. My 10 hours up, I get up and go. I try to be early on loads. I try to be as safe as possible. I don't do no speeding because I got that cruise control. So, yeah, man. So far the lines, like last week, I ain't complaining. $1,767.38. Alright, that's alright. That's fine and dandy. But moving forward, I like to step ahead of the game, man. What's the use of me having this equipment, having the resources to move and run freight when I'm getting these little bull jive loads, man? So I talked to a dude today. He was like, do you want them? We'll switch you. I said, yo, I'm going to give him one more week, then I'm done. You feel me? Especially if it ain't changing this Chicago to New Jersey. Like, come on, bro, and feel it. Well, you know the gas expensive. It's killing my pockets. But other than that, it's your boy Truck Hustler Rookie. Man, I salute y'all for rocking with me. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if any of y'all out there pray for your boy. You feel me? And I'll do the same for you. But everybody be safe out there, man. Keep them wheels moving. And you know the motto. If the wheels ain't moving, family, ain't no money being made. I'm out. Salute.